All right, so what were you talking about with the comic thing? Go ahead.
Oh yeah. So I was thinking about this one time because I was thinking about like the Hulk's abilities and I was thinking about Superman's abilities. Right?
Okay.
So there is gonna come a time where Bruce Banner is gonna age out. Niggas gonna get old.
But aren't they just gonna reboot the motherfucker? They that's all they do is reboot.
I know, but I'm saying like
Oh, Banner. I'm thinking of Bruce Wayne.
no,
Fuck
Bruce
the trick.
Banner.
Yeah, okay.
Bruce Banner,
Yeah,
the Hulk. The Hulk.
Yeah. They already are starting with that
But I'm
hybrid version of that nigga. who's-
well, check this out though. Fast forward way into the future where in order to keep him alive, he has to permanently be the Hulk, nigga. Because if he turns back to Bruce Banner, dead.
Oh.
So he's got to stay in Hulk mode to stay alive. In that way, that means bro's damn near immortal. So now there's a blended universe because Superman can't die either as long as there's the yellow sun in the sky. Superman's basically
So the
his
two
battery
pinnacles of Alpha in a sense.
on Earth.
Have they had a-
Civilization gone.
Have they had like a battle between them two yet?
Superman and the Hulk?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think they've had a crossover.
They never crossover like that before.
I don't think so.
Because it's DC and Marvel. There's two different. Okay, that's why they'll never fucking do that. This might not age well.
True,
because they
right?
might. But
They might, I
Marvel
know.
was very stuck in the Disney phase, and DC just can't get the shit correct. So
They can't find a good director, man. They hired
it's
weak
not even
boy.
the director. Really, is more so they can't stay consistent. Like the most consistent they were was Christian.
The Batman series.
Yeah, Christian is it Bale?
Christian Bale. Yeah.
Bale.
Yeah.
Like that was the most consistent I've seen them. But it's always the Batman series. They're the
Did
most
you watch
consistent.
that newest Batman?
Bro, I didn't like it. Everybody
What's
loved
wrong
that
with
shit.
you?
I didn't fucking like it at all. It was slow. It was dark goth vibe, and
That's Batman, fam.
I know, but it wasn't my speed.
That was art.
It was not my speed. But I see why other people like because it gave them like that black and white vibe, where like really detective shit going on, like mystery, blah blah blah, and less glitz and glamour, explosion and shit like what we mostly used to. So they slowed it down, but.
Bro, he's the
I
Dark
didn't,
Knight.
I did not fucking like it at all, bro. I didn't like the main character. And I fuck with him in other movies. Didn't like he just wasn't believable.
What?
He seemed like a kid. He seemed like a school shooter. Like, he seemed like he was playing a school shooter, bro.
on,
He just was. It was not fucking believable. I'm sorry. I'm probably one of the only people because I think that movie got like 8 something.
It was one of the most epic Batmans ever, bro.
Fuck no. What? That's
don't
a
think you-
fucking lie.
Yes, bro.
Nigga, no.
If not the most epic.
The fucking Joker.
That movie was good because of the Joker,
But,
fam.
bro, the Christian Bale and what's bro name that passed with the H?
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah, the Joker.
Is the most epic fucking Batman movie. Of all
But that's
time.
because of the Joker.
It's not just because of the
No,
Joker.
it's because of the Joker.
It's not just because.
Bro, you have
listen to the words. I'm not
Okay.
just because.
No, it was
He had
just because.
No, fam. No. That was a good movie all around. The play.
Oh, well, okay, fine. But I thought we were talking about like character-wise.
Oh no! I'm not talking about
Like
characters.
characters.
I'm talking about movies. When it comes out of movies, that movie was probably the best Batman. And the numbers probably say the same.
Here, I'm going to put it to you like this, bro. Because I'm a DC head.
Okay,
right?
I'm not.
I've gone through both of the DC encyclopedias. I know characters that people don't even know about.
I believe you. I seen the book.
Okay.
He's not capping.
Not only that, you know what I'm saying? I dive into the cinematography. I dive into the essence of the characters themselves based on the encyclopedia, based on the cartoon series, based on the comics that I've read. So
You researched.
all the time.
Oh, damn,
That's what
bro.
me, Daniel, and Mike used to do all the time, bro.
You are a faithful fan.
Bro, I'm a DC diehard.
I wouldn't even call you a fan. I would say, what would you call you? A connoisseur?
By the way, welcome to Humanity's Last Hope.
Welcome
This is
to
the
fucking
podcast
Humanity's Last
about.
Hope.
This is a conversation podcast with me and my boy Erron. And right now, you've just peeked behind the blinds of one of our behind the scenes conversations. This is typically how a conversation goes before we start. So we just wanted to catch us on film for you guys, a little less formal. Shout out to our sponsors, Brown Shoefin and Anime Kills. Let's go. So,
You know what's funny? Hey, real fast, we can get back to it. You know in the YouTube videos now where they do the little commercial, but it's them doing the commercial and the YouTube video doesn't stop?
Yes.
You literally just did that. And it was not like it was in real time. Usually they use a clip of themselves from an old video.
Oh,
and they
yeah.
play. You did it real time. Good job, fam.
hey,
That
we
was-
flowing
that
and
was-
growing, baby.
Let's get it.
So, they perfectly captured the Joker's essence in that Batman.
Exceptional.
Bro, from the laugh.
Modern day too.
From the laugh to the mannerisms to the insanity to the irrationality of his thought, bro. Like they captured it.
Yet brilliance behind it.
At the same time, they made him a logician. You know what I'm saying? Like just logically, you know.
What is it, a logician?
A logician, yeah, like a logical, like a.
Oh shit!
You know
I thought you were like spinning off a magician. I'm thinking like,
no.
did you just fucking make that up? Shit. Logician. You know, I was really I'm gonna use
bars,
that motherfucker.
Huh?
I was like, man, does this motherfucker just make up a word? Okay.
Yeah. And so you know, that's why that movie was great because of him, because he was just like, bro. How they had him dangling, like that one scene when the boat didn't blow up near the end of the movie where he was dangling by his foot. How many times in that original cartoon from the 90s did he have Joker dangling with the Batarang cable, bro?
It was always fucking...
Always dangling.
Upside down.
Always upside down.
I think they really captured it with him.
So it was perfect. Bruh, the same thing happened in that Batman. In the recent Batman.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to rewatch it.
And before you do, I'm going to give you a watching assignment, bro.
Okay.
All right? There's... I think it was either 6 or 7, but anyway, it was called Batman Dark Knight. Okay. 6 different directors, 6 different versions, animated versions of Batman.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna challenge you to watch that first. That way, it can give you a different perspective of the Batman that just come out.
Got you. And just so you're aware, my favorite Batman is Beyond. The futuristic one. That by far was my favorite one. I've watched all the Batmans.
That show was hard, bro.
Batman Beyond. I'm shocked they still have not fucking... all the times they rebooted. This is one of those times they can reboot an alternate version of it and not fuck up the original storyline.
Yes.
Which they tend to do.
Because right? Batman Beyond was set in the future.
They can literally do an alternate like Batman and they still haven't fucking done it yet. I'm baffled by that.
That's
and it was
they
one
haven't.
of the most lit ones. Explain that shit, man. DC. You guys fucking owe us like an understanding.
DC, I'm pissed right now.
They owe us an understanding.
I'm pissed.
But this conversation was supposed to be about anime.
But we're gonna transition to anime. But we just wanted to give you guys a little tiff of what the hell's going on behind the scenes. But this is the anime episode, and we have Mr. Anime right here, live and direct. We'll get a zoom into the tattoos before the episode's over. Bro has tattoos of Trigun. He has tattoos of Fire Force. He's got Naruto. Who is that? That's the dude from One Piece.
Rocket Power.
We got Rocket Power, One Piece. Is that from Bleach?
No,
Bleach.
This is also.
That is Naruto, ain't it?
Sasuke.
We got Boondocks over there. We got Dragon Ball Z.
We have a Disney vibe. We have Aladdin.
That's it. Okay, yep. Yeah. We got Aladdin right there. So, you know, we got the animation king right here, and we're gonna let Aaron kick it off because he's usually the one that brings me animes.
Yes,
I'm the type of anime fan to where I'm not gonna go hunt for them, but if you tell me, hey, look, this anime's fire, I'm tuning in.
You tuning the fuck in.
I like
that about you too. So, me, I've been, especially when COVID first started too, I was hunting because I ran out of shit to watch. But now, like, they kicking some shit out, some really good shit too. A lot of quality shit's been coming out. One of the most recent that I really love is called Kaiju number 8. I slightly talked to you about it.
You told me about it a little bit.
Yeah, the premise is fire, bro. So
tell us about the premise.
Essentially, it's about dystopia. It's always dystopia, right? So dystopia where kaiju, which are huge ass monsters, plague the earth. You know what I'm saying? And these people that wear these suits that are made with kaiju parts and kind of technology and shit, battle and bring out the most of their human capabilities to fight these things, right?
Hey,
and so
talking my talk now.
Yeah, and so they always have an underdog. You know, they always have the fucking underdog, right? So the main character, the underdog, he's a kaiju cleaner. He just cleans up after the mess after they fucking kill the kaiju. So he's a cleaner. He's
the least. You don't expect nothing from him.
Nobody knows this nigga, and he's literally used to be best friends with the captain of like the kaiju killers, like the squad.
Oh, so he's a little bit older?
He's older, yeah, definitely older.
Okay.
And so in the past, they were kids. They both made this like agreement to become both on the force and like side by side. Him protect her, she protects him. But he never held up his side. So he just ended up being a kaiju cleanup guy. Then he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go for it again. The nigga has no natural or innate abilities or talents. So the reason he keeps failing the test, essentially. So
this is kind of like essentially the solo leveling main character.
Yes, he levels up.
In origin at least.
Yes.
Okay.
And so without giving too much of it though, these kaijus that are numbered and shit like that are special grade, essentially. And like he finally makes the cut as a person, but he makes the cut because his knowledge and information of kaiju is valuable in the battles because he knows where their reproductive organs is, he knows how they behave, he knows where their weaknesses is, so he's like helping tactically win shit. So he's kind of like an honorary.
Sure.
Yeah. So and then shit gets really interesting, right? Like kaiju posing as humans type. These are some spoilers. I know, my bad, but these.
All right, well,
but
let me.
Without getting too in the weeds, that's the premise of it.
Okay.
And so like
okay.
the quality is pretty slick with the fight scenes.
Yeah.
Script cool. It's not corny.
Yeah.
It's funny, and I'm enjoying the fuck out of it, to be honest.
Okay, that's what's up.
So that's the one I've been rocking with.
Bet.
Yep. But these are gonna be like what we wanted to kind of do. Also is like just a mini series. So we just slight conversation behind the scenes of us. Typically, this is how we talk to each other, type of vibe. So this is just an introduction. We're probably not going to give you guys an introduction again after this because it's just going to be conversation, just how we started the shit off with the DC comic.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. We should definitely do that.
So I think it just makes sense
just
to do
jump
that.
right into
because
it.
when you was about to start the conversation, I'm like, let's get to the, actually recording this shit. So, something brief, but what is one that you have on your list right now that you need to get to?
That I need to get to?
You feel you want to, it's something you've been putting off, you got to get to.
Man, I got to rewatch Attack on Titan. Just because, and I'll tell you why. And I know there's a lot of anime fans out there that feel the same way I do about Attack on Titan, because of how sporadic it was.
Bro,
like
everybody has these pain points with it.
And it's a really good anime. And so I haven't watched one episode of the last season because my plan, and I'm gonna do it in a weekend. I'm just gonna like post up, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I don't have nothing to do, and I'm just gonna start. And I'm gonna finish
Run through it.
I'm gonna run through it.
And it's funny you mention that because that's probably one of the qualities I like least about it. But I was already in the weeds when I was watching it. Is because of you really have to be a true anime fan to enjoy that one. And I did. But if I wasn't a true, bro, I would have turned that shit off after the first fucking season.
It is methodical. It is confusing.
Depressing at times. It invokes a lot of emotions and confusion. Like you said.
It's very confusing. It's political.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those animes where it's just like you really have to.
What do you call it? Anti-war or whatever you call it. Anti-something where it pretty much it kind of pushes the narrative of like. It's hard to say. Like I think it's almost like the anti-war type of vibe. Like it tells you how dangerous and bad war can get, and like how wars are based off of bullshit and just little stuff that could have been avoided, or lies, or just like confusion and misunderstandings, like all that shit. So it has a lot of value. That's why it won a lot of fucking awards.
I mean, it's a highly touted anime, but I think it's one that you really just have to just kind of like sit and watch, man.
Right. It is. It's a theatrical one. For sure.
It is.
You have to watch, and I'm glad you're gonna do it that way. Because I did the same thing with Bad Boys before I watched the fourth one.
Oh, you did?
Ran through them.
Bro.
He was like, you watching this shit again? Because the first one's my favorite movie.
Bro, first one, epic, bro.
It's literally like embodies the vibe I try to carry.
Bro, like.
I mean, funny.
Action-packed,
cool,
exactly.
Action-packed, busy, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. And then all the
characters are.
Chemistry.
Bro,
fire.
Chemistry with the characters, and then individually, like it could have been a movie with just Will, and it could have been a movie with just Martin.
For real.
Like you had two Titans, bro.
Facts, especially at that time.
Yes. So I mean, it was just like top, and even I really enjoyed the second one too.
The second one, the third one's trash. The fourth one was really fucking good.
Big trash. Oh my God, I watched it. I watched the fourth one, bro. Here's the crazy part. I went and saw the fourth one in the theaters. And I was like, man, that's pretty good. Not knowing, like, not even registering the fact that it was Bad Boys 4.
I didn't either.
Yeah, not even registering that fact. And I was like, wow. And then Laura was like, yeah, you got to watch number 3. I said, number 3?
Bro.
When did number 3 come out?
Unrememberable was like the CGI.
Bruh,
it was just terrible. Terrible. And I'm a Bad Boys fan. The first two, terrible. And then this one is for sure the best one. Remy loved it.
She did? Okay, good.
Yep.
So let me ask you this. If you could belong to any anime universe, what universe would it be? I know that's a tough one.
You fucking you be asking the most fucking like a rock and a hard place, unwinnable situations.
I know. What was that question I asked you? Anyway, the one I asked you the other day. Oh yeah, if you could watch one anime for the rest of your life.
Some unwinnable shit.
That is
a universe. It would probably be. probably be One Piece.
I like that answer,
Adventurous as fuck.
bro. I like that answer,
Living off the cuff, doing whatever the fuck you want,
bro.
how you want, when you want.
Yep.
Just not knowing what the adventure like holds. So I'll say that one based off reality. You know what I mean?
I like
The other
that one, bro.
Yeah, so that's probably and that's one of my tops. You know,
Because that's like a good vibe. Like it also has good vibes in there too. You know,
Exactly.
like it's not all like death and gloom and
Exactly.
world ending stuff and
exactly. Always that war type of shit.
right.
That's why
you're out on the sea
with your peoples.
with your folks,
with your guys,
having a good
girl,
time. So
yeah.
I like that
So
answer.
that's probably would be mine for sure. What about
Okay.
you?
I think about this often because every new anime that I watch, I'm like, oh yeah, I'd be dope.
You could even choose DC or if you want, because I know they got a lot of universes.
I mean, there's one universe, one DC universe, but I
Oh,
would.
but
I
they're
would
under. Okay.
Yeah, it's like different parts
See, I
of
don't
it.
know much.
Yeah,
I fucks with it, but I don't know.
I mean, there's
I ain't
different
gonna cap.
universes like within the theme of the because there's like an alternate,
Yeah.
but we'll stick to anime. I would definitely belong, just because of the ability to hone a skill to its
that's just for your personality.
to its nth degree and make a difference. You know what I'm saying? So I think I would go into the Demon Slayer universe just because like I like the time period. You know.
The Edo period, I think, is what it was.
Yeah, the Edo period. You know, I like that time period where there's, it's still old, but newer technologies coming out. Like
Industrializing.
industrializing, and there's still like tradition, and there's still places that are untouched and things like that.
Yeah, I like that.
And the fact that like the main weapon is still a sword, so you can't really cheat with the gun. There's a couple people. There's one dude that has a gun or an arrow or something. So it takes time, and in this universe, although they are human, they're able to push themselves. So like the ability for you to become exceptional
Yes.
is there as long as you put in the work. So
I like that because you are more of like the trenches type of cat with work. Like
Yeah.
you like to do the hard, simple work, and that's kind of like a lot of their training is moving rocks. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
Breathing into a gourd and shit until they pass, like shit like
Bro.
that to push the limits out. That definitely aligns with your
right,
personality.
like you mean
That
that's
makes
all I
sense.
got to do? Fine.
Do it for 10.
10 weeks doing that.
Cut
I
this-
come out and I have a ultimate. You know what I'm saying? I have
Yeah.
a superhuman ability to breathe. Okay, I'm doing
That
that.
definitely fucks it. I see that flows. That
Yeah,
flows.
yeah. It was either that or I would probably do. Just seen a lot of good animes, bro.
It's tough.
A lot of good ones. A lot of.
And for quality of life, you got to choose the one that fits you for the best. So that's why it's a little bit of a tough decision. That's why I chose One Piece.
I got you.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't want to pick like the typical. Oh, I'd be DBZ because it's just like
DBZ's lit, but that's
it's around 5 characters.
yeah. It's not. They don't explore enough for me.
Nah, the action comes to them.
Yeah, they always shows up at they fucking door.
It's always on Earth.
Or not always on Earth, but more so it's always like wherever the fuck they end up.
Yeah,
They don't
like
try.
trouble
They don't
follows
trouble.
them. Yeah, true.
Trouble follows them.
True. I can't really think of another one off the top of my head, but
I'll just leave it with that then.
yeah,
Fuck it.
I like the Demon Slayer universe, and I know it's new. It's like, oh, Demon Slayer bandwagon, but I don't care.
But yeah, this is gonna be like slight conversation. I like this. So we should, whatever topic, whatever I like, we both enjoy anime. So whatever the topic is, I think we should fuck with it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yee, let's go.
Sounds good.
All right,
Sounds
brother.
good. What?
That it?
What?
Oh,
we're done?
Yeah. I mean, shit.
Oh, all right.
Let's get up out of here.
Let's
All
do
right,
it. Peace.